Hello everyone, welcome to Pranit Learnings. I am Pranit and this is the fifth video on the Arduino tutorial series. So in the previous video I showed you how to use a PWM in Arduino and how to fade the LED using analog write function, but that fading was continuous. The link of the fourth video is in the description. You can go and watch the video. So in today's video I will be showing how to fade a LED by taking an input from potentiometer and a useful function that is always required when we read an analog input voltage. So guys, this is the map function and this is really a useful function whenever you are working with an analog signal with an Arduino. So the map function is nothing but a remapping technique of a one number from one range to the another range. That is, you have to remap the number from one value to the another value. Suppose you have a 50 volts DC system and you want to measure that 50 volts DC, but your Arduino cannot measure that 50 volts DC system directly. So you have to convert the first 50 volts DC into the 5 volts by using a resistor network or a voltage divider network. So your Arduino will measure that 50 volts DC in terms of 5 volts DC. Okay, so this was the mapping technique, that is the 50 volts is measured in terms of 5 volts. Okay, now the map function uses an integer so that any of the number won't get converted into the fraction form, and you can see the syntax map. In the round bracket we have the value from low, from high, to low and to high. Okay, the value means the number you have to remap, that is the 5 volts which you have converted from the 50 volts DC for example. And from low means the lower value of the current range and source range. Here you have to remember that from low and from high means from means the source range or the current range. Okay, and too low means the too low and too high means the target range. Okay, from means the one value and two means the another value, that is you have to convert the one value to the another value. From you have the one value and two means the you have converted the that value into the another value. So this map function you will get more familiar and more clear with this map function in the coding part. In a circuit diagram there is a potentiometer, that is a variable resistor which will provide an analog input to the Arduino, and that Arduino will map the input and it will convert it into a suitable PWM form for the LED. Remember that you have to always connect your LED to the any of the digital PWM pin of your Arduino, and potentiometer input pin to the analog input pin of your Arduino from A0 to A7. Okay, uh, the first pin of potentiometer is always a VCC that you have to connect to the Arduino 5 volt pin, and middle pin is always the signal pin, that is the analog input pin which you have to connect from any of the pin from A0 to A7, and ground is connected to the Arduino ground. And explaining the potentiometer easily, that is a first pin, you can see that red part is always the VCC, and second, that is a middle pin of the potentiometer, it is always the signal pin, that is the analog input pin, and third is the that black part you can see, that is the ground part, okay, of your potentiometer. Now let's move to the coding part. So here's the Arduino code. The first thing, always to make the code understand better and make it easier, always declare the variables and assign the values to them. Here I have declared the input potentiometer which is connected to A0 pin, that is analog pin of the Arduino, and LED1 equals to 9, that is the digital PWM pin of the Arduino, and sensor value for reading the input from the potentiometer and output value that will be in the form of PWM for the LED. Void setup we have to do nothing because we have to check the input repeatedly, not only once, and that will be done in the void loop. And now in the void loop we have a sensor value which is checked first by the analog read function, which is an analog read will read the analog input voltage from the A0 pin, that is input potentiometer, and after reading the sensor value it has to map into a suitable output value. So output value equals to map in the round bracket sensor value comma 0 comma 1023. Now 1023 because the nano has a 10-bit ADC and it has a 4.9 millivolt per unit resolution rate. Okay, so if you multiply 4.9 millivolts into 1023, you get the value of 5 volts, and that is the max value that will be offered by your A0 pin of the Arduino, that is analog pin. And 0 to 255 means it's an analog write function If you write analog write to 55, the max output voltage you get is 5 volts, that is a 100% duty cycle. So this output value is mapped in the from the sensor value, and it will be provided to the analog write function. Now analog write function LED1 and output value. Now according to the sensor value, the output value will also change, and this output value will be checked throughout the void loop again and again. Now delay 20 millisecond means after writing an analog write function, the program will wait for 20 milliseconds and then it will start again. Okay, now let's upload the code and check the output. It is compiling the sketch and uploading, and done uploading. So guys, initially the potentiometer knob is set to 0 degree, so there is no input to the Arduino, and PWM is also set to 0. Because of that, LED is off. So when I rotate the knob in a clockwise direction, the duty cycle increases and LED brightness also increases, and this is the max brightness of the LED. But to decrease the LED brightness, I will rotate the knob in the anti-clockwise direction, so it will decrease the duty cycle and at the same time LED brightness also. You can see when the potentiometer knob is again set to the 0 degree, the LED is turned off. So you guys can also try something different by adding a pulse triggering power electronic device instead of LED, and increase and decrease the voltage of higher AC and DC loads.